So, Ro, I was looking into because I've also done a lot more education. I had firsthand experience with the DC police because the neighborhood that I lived in when I lived in
Sure.
DC,
Right.
and I was like, and I knew I was like, these are not nice guys. You do not call them if you have an issue because they will bring the violence. And
Right.
so I very much knew that. But what I has have researched recently is like that the police don't have a constitutional duty to protect you. And
Right.
I think like that's the thing that people don't realize. Like there's this narrative that people think, at least people who are not people of color that have experienced this violence. A lot of people think, oh, well, the police are supposed to protect us. They're supposed to keep us safe. And that's what, and this funding comes and it's like, no, they actually don't have a duty to protect you. But like, look at what we saw in, in Texas.
Yeah.
And I thought because my experience living in the neighborhood where I was, there were shootings and we all knew the police wait till the shooting is over to show up.
Right.
They
Right.
just sit there and they wait till it's done. They do not make any attempt to stop anything. And then they come in like the cleanup.
Yeah.
And I thought that
Right.
was just something they did in those type of neighborhoods. But it turns out they'll do that anywhere, even in a school.
It's eye-opening to realize. I mean, it's protect and serve. I mean, it's right there. They lead with that, protect and serve, but it's not. I mean, you could see someone getting stabbed. There was an incident in New York subway system where someone was getting stabbed, and two officers stood and watched until after the crime was after it was done, and the Supreme Court actually upheld that. So why are we spending all of this money to? That it's this facade. I saw the facade and it shattered. That was something for me, but I hope it doesn't take the force of 168 authority paramilitaries and a helicopter to change that perception. I mean, we saw a great movement in the wake of George Floyd's murder. 20 million people hit the streets in almost every major city. Summer was on just energetic in terms of wanting change. And nothing has changed. We have the same amount of police shootings the last 2 years as we did in 2020. That's disheartening. So, the police know this. This is not, it's just something, quell it for a little bit. They did. And now they're bigger and their budgets are bigger than ever before. So sustainability and the longevity of change is something that, without convening, which is something that I've been really looking into, is like, how is the best way to convene? I'm an Indian American born and raised here, right? But there's 5.8 million of us. I look at the ethnocentric nature of the Jewish community and how they're able to come together. I look at the Black community and the Latino community and then the Asian community. So, it's, if you can convene these power, we're looking at maybe 55, 60% of our population, which is powerful. But we haven't been able to do that. So